All right, this is session recap for the 30th day of January. This morning we were watching as Jolts came out. We were already headed to the downside, and Jolts came out. It was dollar positive, and so they had a reaction to the upside. It remains to be seen whether the reaction will continue up here, because if you look back here, you see all these reactions all came right back to where they were. It doesn't matter where you are in here; they all came back. They all come back. This one did not come back. So that one did not, but the rest of them all coming. CPI again, non-farm payroll, it came back halfway. See that all of them do that. So the structure was to the downside. So trading dollar currencies to the upside is very risky today, even though they're showing that they might do it. All right. So dollar now to the upside, which means euro to the downside. All right. Well, it already did its ATR up. So you got to wait till 5 o'clock to get a new ATR, and euro dollar has an ATR of 61 pips. All right. Over to pound dollar, all right, pound dollar, and we're waiting for it was set to go up, but the dollar went up, which means it's going down, right? Well, what's it doing? It's not going down. All right. So if the dollar keeps going up, you watch for this target to the downside. Pound dollar has an ATR of 75 pips. All right. It'll be down in this area, 75 pips. If the dollar keeps going up, reverse if it goes down. All right. Swissy following the dollar up. As you can see, it's not a very big move. It was set structured to go down, lower highs, all that. So, we'll wait and see. It's all about the dollar right now. And so just wait for the dollar after 5 o'clock and see what the direction is at that point. Look at a dollar Swissy to do 60 pips roughly. All right. Dollar yen. All right. Wanted to trade this all morning, even on the breakout here, but it never gave it a pullback to get it. Some of us have entry orders up here for the target at 141.33, right? But we really need a pullback before we take this trade here, all right? Because we're at the top, buy at the top. 121 pip ATR, all right? Aussie dollar, almost a target with dollar going up, just shy of it here by a couple of pips right now at 65.72, and Aussie dollar has a 53 pip ATR. Euro yen just shy of its target right now, and most likely we'll hit that at 160.40 area right up there. Euro yen has an ATR of 116 pips a day. Pound yen, all right, really flipped. All right, we had a target down here earlier, and let me get rid of this. Where is that thing at? Oh, here we go. So, it may be in a full-fledged reversal here. All right. So you're just going to have to wait till 5 o'clock, see what the dollar is. Is it turning up or is it going down? If it's going up, then you can see that pound yen has currently followed it going up. Now, that doesn't make a lot of sense. All right. Pound yen typically goes opposite of the dollar index. All right. So they're kind of wacky. All right. Pound yen ATR is 135 pips. New Zealand dollar, all right, and our target is up here. And of course, with dollar flipping, it's going to the downside. So wait for 5 o'clock. You'll get a new ATR to the downside. New Zealand dollar, 54 pips. New Zealand dollar, 52 pips is all it's got. All right. Over to Aussie yen. Aussie yen almost the target right now. Then the announcement came out, so we'll see. It's in position to complete it. All right. If the dollar stalls out, it may complete down here at 96.96, and Aussie yen has an ATR of 63 pips. Euro Aussie. Euro Aussie went to target this morning easily to the pip to its ATR. Euro Aussie has an ATR of 107 pips. Pound Aussie, all right, also moving up, and the structure is heavily to the downside. Even now, you can see this is still a corrective move, all right? So I'd watch for the sell-off, folks. I'd be really, really watching for that sell-off. Take it up to the 60-minute chart, and you see here, certainly we could make a case that this is a wedge right there, all right? So if it respects that wedge, comes back down, watch for that trade to the downside. If it breaks up, watch for the trade to the upside. Just simple, just flip all the targets, all right? Pound Aussie ATR is 114 pips. Euro New Zealand to the pip to its ATR, no problem there. Euro New Zealand ATR is 127 pips a day. All right, pound New Zealand, we still got the trade down because the structure is down. All right, this is the reaction, or most likely you're going to do an A, B, C. Well, the C wave is right underneath up here, right there, and watch for the sell-off down here. Right now, the target is at 205.87, but after 5 o'clock, you'll get a new ATR and plot it from there. Pound New Zealand has 145 pip ATR. New Zealand yen, we got a breakout down. Now we got a hook because of the announcement, but it's short-lived, it looks like. Watch for the turn down. It's got a New Zealand in. You can trade it anytime because the next session is Sydney, and our target is going to be the 90.00, just below the ATR. And New Zealand yen has an ATR of 54 pips. So if it do 54, it can do 55. Can't trade Aussie Swissy or Aussie New Zealand. The ATRs are not even 50 pips. They're only 40 something. And but pound Swissy pulled up here. So now you do have an opportunity, but time of day is against you. But it's pretty easy to see this trade. If it turns, trade 1 is there, trade 2 is there. If it turns. All right, watch for that tonight. Pound Swissy has an ATR of 58 pips. So really tough to trade it. All these ATRs are really low right now in the middle of winter, which doesn't make a lot of sense. All right. So there we go. It's called trading. All right. So if you're struggling, don't feel bad because the market is whipsawing. It's doing crazy stuff. The ATRs are low. There's a lot of mess out here. As you can see, this is just chop, 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 chop. That's hard to trade. That's easy to trade. That's easy to trade. Chop is hard to trade. That's easy to trade. Continuations. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down is hard to trade. Why? Because the dollar, every time it flips, all the currencies flip the other way. All right. So there you go. All righty.